Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Leo. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Now, if you like what I do and you like this video, please remember to hit that subscribe button to be sure that you get my weekly uploads. Now, let's get to your reading. Okay, so I have someone here. It could be you. It could be the other person. I have someone here who is in the Five of Cups energy. Okay, I feel like this person may have went silent. Okay, so it's like 1 minute everything was fine, and the next minute they were no longer there, and maybe they didn't tell you why. Okay, because this person most likely was closed up, didn't open up because that would make them vulnerable, and they were very, very guarded, okay, because they've had a series of injuries and they remember each and every one of them. So it's like um, um, this person would have left you kind of without a clue, like, what happened. They would have just kind of withdrew. Okay, so there's the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a repeating card. It is also above. And so this is telling me where their mind is at. Okay. And so there's upset and there's grief, disappointment. But there's also a feeling of things being incomplete. I feel like they're frustrated. I'm feeling frustration here. I'm feeling like with the Six of Swords here, um, it could be that they want to fight for the relationship, but there's an obstacle. Like it's like they want the relationship, but there's an obstacle. But I kind of feel like the obstacle's in their mind. Okay, I feel like it's mostly there in their mind because of past experience. Again, an obstacle fell in the path. They didn't know. They didn't know what they were going to receive from this relationship, but they were beginning to suspect that things were not going to go their way, okay, the way they had envisioned it going. And so I feel like because of past experience, they got afraid and backed off. Immediately, like drawing or coming to the conclusion that, oh, they got bad intentions. They don't care about me. They don't love me. You see, they thought you were playing mind games with them here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so they thought that you were playing mind games with them here. And so they were not really believing your story, thought you were doing things behind the scenes. That's the energy I was picking up also. Clearly, this person, they don't have all of the information. They don't have the correct information. I feel like because they didn't have all of their facts, it's like then, oop, the imagination sweeps in to fill in the blanks. But the imagination is not real. It's not a fact. And so I think that they're realizing this now, that they didn't have all of the information with this particular sun card, because the sun is very low and the sky is just beginning to rise. And so I think that they want to go back and get this information. Okay. Um, they're, see, initially they didn't think the relationship was good. Now it's like it was good for them, okay? They didn't think it was good for them. They thought that they weren't going to get what they wanted. They thought you didn't love them. They thought you had bad intentions. But it was illusion, okay? It was imagined things, imagining the worst. That's what they were doing. Um, Possibly it was a pattern of thinking because of their past, which, as you can see, we have the Ten of Swords here. So I feel like they've had a lot or a series of disappointments. And with this card, well, they didn't really want any unwelcome surprises. So, so they backed off. But now I feel like they're very, very tempted uh, to go after the truth, to go get those answers. They don't know what to do at this point. So they're trying to work it out in their mind because clearly they're emotionally troubled. We see it here on this card. They're emotionally troubled. They want to have hope, but they are emotionally troubled. They don't know what to do. Um, on top of that, we have a letter. So I feel like this is about sending off a letter. Um, and we'll talk about that again later. So here we see this Page of Swords, and I feel like this is them. Um, I feel like they are, or sometimes can act like a page, you know. But it comes, it's that way because they're hurting, you know. And so he's got his shield up. His sword is, he's like he's decided, and he's behind that shield protecting himself. He's not going to let anybody come in there and hurt him. Um, and so if he feels like you might hurt him, well, he will automatically withdraw, run. So he's like in this Five of Swords energy. I'll just show you the card. There it is. And this card in particular talks about being mentally stuck on a problem. Okay, being a prisoner of your thoughts, and that's how it was. So, and this has to do with a choice. So they are still stuck on a problem, just as they were in the past, except now they start to have doubt that they had all of their information correct. So they want to go and get that information. All right. Here they are right here. Again, it's like all saying the same thing. There's your Knight of Cups. He wants to tell this person how he feels because even though he walked away, he was still in love with this person. He loved this person, but he thought that they didn't love him. And that was hurting them. That was the driving force behind all of the other thoughts because he has been abandoned before. He has been betrayed before. And that made him run. The fear of all of that happening again. So he really wants this new beginning, but he has all of these insecurities and emotional baggage that he's carrying. You see, because here, look, he wants to have this conversation, um, wants to have this new start with the Wheel of Fortune, hoping that their fortune will change here, hoping for another opportunity. Um, I feel like they're trying to see something in a new way here, and that would be this next card. So here, this is a breakdown in communication, jealousy, third parties even. Okay, this is them going inside, trying to find the truth, starting to have doubts and suspicions about an action that they took, seeing things in a new way. This, um, what happened, what appeared to be a very negative response or negative situation in the past for this person or outcome at the time may actually benefit this person in the long run, but they can't see it at this moment, but they will, because it brings something to the surface to be examined, something that has been a pattern, okay, that they've been carrying for a long time. It's going to set them free, okay, because now they will become aware of it. And awareness is the first step to healing. So here they are, looking at the details, looking at the details of this Ten of Swords and this Ten of Cups. So this is like ending one situation and starting another. This is going for their happiness. Okay, this is the vision that they have for the future with you, or this is vice versa. Okay, but they don't want any unwelcome surprises, and so they're looking at the details. They're taking a deeper look. Here they are thinking again. This is them all thinking. A relationship has been put on suspension, like it's up in it's suspended up there in the tree branch. This is something that's been going on a long time. The tree would signal that a long time, but the tree can also signal wisdom. It may have taken time, but wisdom has been gained here. And now I feel like he's reaching for it. This hangman also speaks to wisdom and understanding because now somebody has shown him what he needed to see when he was in this Five of Cups energy. Okay, so during this time, first there is the grief and the sadness, and then they start really thinking. So it begins with all the grief and the sadness and them being withdrawn. And then they start thinking. And then they start realizing that, well, maybe I made a mistake, and what is it that I need to look at? What is it that I need to see? What is it that I need to change in order to get out of this situation? That's what the hangman is doing. And in his reflection, he finds this information. He's shown what he needs to do so that he can once again reach for the coin. So wisdom is gained. Wisdom is gained. Right now, everything is up in the air. We see that here. Everything is up in the air with the magician with regards to something that he would like to manifest. Also, this tells me that all of this is hidden from you, okay? He may have confided his feelings, but not all of them. But he may have confided in someone else, in a friend perhaps. But still, he is so scarred and has been damaged from previous relationships that even with his friends or even close friends, he would not open up all the way. Okay, so um, here he is, and he's like in that woe is me energy, drinking to the bottom of the cup. But this card says you don't have to drink to the bottom of the cup. If you want to make changes, then you need to. If you want your world to change, then you need to step up and make these changes. Take a deeper look at your life. Take a deeper look at your situation. Take that deeper look at those details of how you got here in the first place and what needs to change to get out of here, to have your new beginning. The child is all about that. The child is telling this person to look at, it urges them to look at the situation differently as well. So does the hangman, to take a new approach. And I saw that card. Yes, it's also here. This is taking a new approach to something. And so the sun, Beautiful card to see. This emperor, and he's standing up and he's taking his power back and he's going after the truth. Okay. He wants to talk to you, or this is, or you are wanting to talk to them. I mean, it can go one way or the other, and he is preparing to do that. There's justice, going after the truth. They're either going to speak a truth or to try to get to the truth. This could be apologies. It could be explanations also. So here he's preparing, and there's the letter. He will actually send off that message this time, because, and I'm saying this time because I feel like there have been times when this person has began to write a message and then doesn't send it. The temptation has been so strong for them to reach out to you, you know. They're really missing you, obviously, with this Five of Cups here twice. There, you can really feel the grief. It's very, very intense on this particular card here. And so this letter is on its way, but it hasn't yet arrived. Okay, so it can be uh, it can be something. Um, it can offer you, let's say, a result. Okay, the results of something. It can also be a letter, a message coming that tests someone. Okay, this message can be expected or unexpected. Okay, whatever it is, it has not yet arrived. You do not have this message yet. It is on its way, and I'm feeling like this message is like, I feel it is somewhat like a test. Okay, it's the first initial communication after a period of time. So, I mean, it could be like a month, a year, or even longer that you would not have spoken to this person. And then this comes, it's like a test, so it's kind of like opening the door to a more deeper and profound communication. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.